So yes, in this class we will describe very basics introductory of MATLAB. Although the MATLAB is not in your as such, it is a part of the syllabus, but the application of MATLAB is required while covering the syllabus as well as the experiments. So a brief introduction just I am giving. Otherwise, it is supposed that you must have the basic knowledge of the MATLAB. And I expect and I request you to go through the MATLAB commands. You study the MATLAB at your own level. At least before starting the course, you should have the knowledge of the MATLAB so that the theory, while describing the theory, you can easily understand the things. But even if you don't have the MATLAB, this first introductory class is there, and later on, whenever the theory will be there, at that time, whenever the theory will be covered, side by side, wherever required, the different commands will be described to you, so that as and when it will be required, those commands will be informed to you. So slowly and slowly you will be familiar to the MATLAB also. So in this lecture, yes, just so in this lecture, say I hope you might have uploaded or installed the MATLAB command also. If you have installed the MATLAB command, are you able to see this screen, this side? ये दिख रहा है साइड में?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So if you install the MATLAB, you will have such type of output symbol that it is written as a MATLAB shortcut. Once you install it, you will find this, and when you make it, double click on this. When you open this, double click this symbol, the MATLAB will be open, and while MATLAB will open, you will see that there are few windows in the MATLAB. That you see, it will open like this. And you will see there are few windows in the MATLAB: command window, editing window, then command history window, figure window. There are several types of windows in the MATLAB. You will see just now, before it is opening, I can just show you like this. This is a command window, this is a command history, this is like this. And if you see such type of, it will open like this, and there are various windows are command window, figure window, editor window, help window, launchpad window, command history window, and workspace window, current directory window. These are the different windows. You will find it, and these can be opened from here. While going from view and from the toolbox, you can open any of the window. So let us see what is happening there. It is taking some time anyway. So it will take. Some system is slow anyway. Before it is starting, let us have such type of will be there. In this, it is not always there that the command window is here. It can change its position also. Sometimes command window is here, and depending upon which window you are opening, it can be anywhere. So command window means you can directly give a one command, you will get the answer here itself. So directly you can say, suppose you write here a is equal to 2 and b, and then b is equal to 4, and if write a plus b, there is one command will be there, will be given here. So if you write a is equal to 2, then it will know that a is equal to 2, and if you write then b is equal to 4, then finally if you ask in the third command, if you write a plus b, it will tell it is a 6. So here also another thing is the editing window, means you can write a complete program in some other window that is called the editing window, and that can be opened from here. That window can be opened, and complete program means here once in the, what is the difference between this? In command window you cannot edit it. The program cannot, once you execute one command, it will be executed. Then second command, it will be executed. Complete program cannot be written here. But if you open, after opening, you will find the MATLAB like this. Are you able to see this MATLAB? दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो इस
Yes,
टाइप
sir.
से देखिए, दिस इज editor means editing window. It is a MATLAB command window. This is a command window. This is a workspace, command history. So suppose now this is a command window. Suppose here you write, it is some system is slow. It is taking, say this A is equal to 2. If you write A is equal to 2, and after this if you write the semicolon and put enter here, put enter, it means it has understood that A is equal to 2. इसने note कर लिया, it has noted that A is equal to 2. Now if you write say B, it can be B small and depending upon A is different and small a is different. So A, and then you write B is equal to 4, and if you write, you see, if you don't write the here semicolon, then if you enter, you see, if you enter, then you see, if you don't write the semicolon here, then it not only noted B is equal to 4, but it informs also, it informs that B is equal to 4. ये हमें भी बता, means it present also, ये display करता है B is equal to 4. Now it has understood A and B both. Now you see, if you write A plus B, and if you don't put here a semicolon, then it will give the result. Otherwise, it will calculate the result only. It will calculate the result if you put the semicolon, and if you don't put the semicolon, then it will display also. You put here and it has displayed. Okay. Now suppose in the another command, say A plus 2B, 2 multiplied by V. If you put the semicolon, it means it has calculated, it will calculate only. It will calculate, it will not show, it will not present, it will not display. But again, if you ask it, say for example, say again, C is equal to A, C is equal to A plus 3 into B. If you put the semicolon, if you put the semicolon here, so it has calculated the value of C, but it has not displayed. But again, if you write C, it means it will display. Enter C, it will inform. So okay, in this way, this is the command. This is about the command window. But at the same time, I told there are several other windows also, and everything it is not possible to describe in this half an hour lecture. So we will describe that these are the different window. If some figure, say this figure window, what it tells? Figure window means if there is a x-axis data, if there is some data, x-axis data, y-axis data, and if you plot x and y, then the figure window will open and the figure will be plotted. Then editor window, just I will tell you here. In case of a editor window, this is editing window here, editor. Here you write the program. I have written a one complete program here. Say it is a one computer program. This is written at some, here it is open. If you open, say here from here, if you say open, this open here, say there is a like this. Say if you open this, and depending upon where you have written the program, suppose we are, this is our some disk here, suppose here say now on the desktop there is a one directory, SQ Gupta MATLAB, where we have written some programs. Suppose these are the different programs, different folder. Here again, suppose I have one folder, say this is a one folder, and here there is a one, say for example, there is a one example. This is one example. Then if you do this program will be open. Here you can edit. Let's say it is saying data is this, P is this, average is this. Here you can edit also, or you can write the program. Here you can write the program directly and you can save it, and later on you can open it. Then here you cannot modify. This is the command. Each command runs. Here is the complete program runs. So this is the difference, and normally we will work in this editor window, and here complete program we have to write. Once you write a complete program, then you run it. You will find whether some error is not there, rectify it, then again run it. So in this way, this will work. Now, so this is about the different windows in the. This is a figure window. If you plot X and Y, this window will open like this. And when this window will open, the figure can be plotted. This is the editor window just I have shown. One is the help window. This is a help window. Again in the MATLAB you can open the help window, or even here also. Here you can write, say if you want to write help, then it will give the help here. Means suppose you ask about some command, that command of absolute. So error in this, when you go into this help window, when you go into this help window, you can find the various commands, but and detail application means complete window, whatever, whether you have the book or not. Through the help window you can learn the complete, from the installation to the MATLAB to the complete MATLAB understanding. But
एक्सक्यूज मी सर
I advise, yes.
सर वीरेश की एक्सेप्ट करना सर, रिक्वेस्ट आई हुई है सर आपके पास वीरेश।
एक मिनट जस्ट, हाँ ओके. So, but now we will see what are the various, as the name indicate, MATLAB is the matrix laboratory software, and it works on the matrix very easily. Matrix size may be any size. It can be 100 by 100, it can be 5 by 5, it can be 200 by 200. It will do all operation very easily, promptly. Operation will be done which manually otherwise are not possible. Say other than this, the various commands, let's say you as a introductory, say square root. This is a command. This square root means this is a command. In the MATLAB, if you write SQRT of 25, then it will give as a 5. Means it will understand there is a function of this SQRT, and this is executed in the MATLAB. Say here, this is SQRT function. Suppose here, if you write SQRT within bracket 25, then enter, then it will tell 5. Answer is 5. In this way, anything exponential of x, absolute of x, absolute means plus minus. If any value is there, it will tell the plus minus. Here it can be imaginary part also. If it is imaginary, then also it will give, suppose it gives, it is a 2 plus 3j, it will give the 5. 3 plus 4j is equal to 5. Log of this to the base 10. Log of to the base e. Log of this to the base 10. Similarly, these are factorial. You can find the factorial value of 5. Factorial, simply it can factorial of 5. It will tell what is its value. Factorial of 5, it will tell it is 120. 5 means 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. This is the factorial of 5. So these are the different various
these are some of the various commands. Then it will also very simple, sin x, cos x, and it understand everything. Every only thing it you have to write it in not in degree, but you write in terms of radian. So sine pi by 6.5 like this, pi by 3 cos. So this you can do everything in this MATLAB like this. Then round off the value. Round off means say it is a 3 point, some value is 3.5, it will tell as a 3. Okay. So round up of this, then various similar. So everything is not possible in a short duration. So I will advise to go through this, that it is a sign. Sign means it will tell it is -5, so it will tell it is a minus, otherwise it will tell it is a plus. So now in this way, and this is the how to assign the some matrix. Suppose it is a single matrix, single order, single line matrix, one row, single row matrix. So if say name, it is a name of matrix. If you write name is equal to 2,445, it means it has understood that it is a matrix. This is a matrix consisting of 3 elements of this. You can assign like this. So similarly, suppose you want to assign a row matrix, then you will give in column. Either you write the comma in each, or you give the space. Even if you give the space, it will understand that it is a row matrix. If you want to write the column matrix, in place of comma, you have to write the semicolon. Then it will understood that it is a column matrix. Okay. Similarly, suppose you want to write some name of the matrix is say xx, so xx is equal to m to m. It will develop a matrix from m to n. Number say you can say from 1 to 20 with a gap of 2. Suppose यहाँ जैसे 1 to 13, it will, and with a gap of 2. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, like this. It will plot a, it will generate a matrix like this. So it is a single row or single column matrix. Now the matrix of size, it is 3 by 3 matrix. So you can similarly means you can define a matrix like this. If matrix A is equal to 3 by 3, or either you can put the value like this in the matrix A. You write these values, then it will understood the matrix A is like this. You have given the space. This is semicolon means next row. Semicolon means next row. Similarly, also suppose for example, the matrix you give like this: A 1 colon 2 colon 3, then semicolon means this is a one row. Then this is another row. Then this is another row. So 1, 2, then it is semicolon 3. There are 4. So there are 4 rows in the. There will be 4 rows in the matrix A. First row is having 1 to 11 with a space of 2. So this is the first row. Second matrix, second is this. You have to see what is before this. 10 to 60. It is the last. This is a this is the second row. 0, 5, 25 means 0 से लेकर 25 with the space of 5. So this is space of 5. This is here. This is defined above 10 to 60 with the 6. This matrix. This is already been defined. This is defined above. So similarly, and these are the all elements. Suppose in the fourth row all elements are given. So in this way you can write the matrix. Now here there is a command. Say if you write a zeros here 3, you can write a 0. These are some commands. 0, 1s and I means 0 means it will develop a matrix. It will generate a matrix with all commands, all elements 0. Here it is 0, 3 by 4 matrix. 3 rows and 4 column elements. 3 rows and 4 column matrix will be generated with all elements 0. So this is a command. Here once, if you write here once, it means 3 rows and 4 column matrix will be generated with all elements equal to 1. Similarly, I means identity matrix are, these diagonal matrix are identity. If you write here as a I, then this matrix will be this matrix will be here like this. Matrix will be generated. So now, in place of going in detail, now there are some commands. Suppose you want to take the transpose of the matrix. There is a matrix A. If you do the transpose, if you simply do A dash means transpose of A will go to the B. So it is means MATLAB understand everything. It understand what is the transpose. Transpose means you can do like this. Similarly, if you write the eigen here, suppose you will write the EI in place of this. If you write the suppose a matrix is 3 by 3 matrix. Suppose this is a matrix, and if you write the eigen of E means, or here this is a K matrix here. Suppose what is this eigen of E? It means it will calculate the eigen values. You know how difficult to calculate eigen values through the otherwise also. Otherwise, if you do the if you find the eigen values, it will be difficult to find out. You have to do the complete matrix analysis. But here simply one command will give the eigen values, and from the eigen values you can find about the stability of the system. So in this way, say several, you can add, you can delete some. Suppose this is matrix, AW matrix is there. There is a AW matrix 2 by 3, 2 row and 3 column. And if you want an element, if you want to increase the size, and in the size you want to increase the 4th column and 5th row, 4th row and 5th column, 4th row and 5th column should be 5. So if you simply write AW 4 5 is equal to this, then it will increase 3rd row and 4th row, third row and 4th row, and since it is a 5 column, so it will increase the 4th and 5th column, and finally this element will be added. So in this way you can add the increase the size of the matrix. You can delete the size. Here simply this command is there. If you do this, it means 6 element will be deleted. So in this way you can delete also, like this. These are the few commands I will just give. It is a length of matrix. Means if there is a matrix this, if you write length of A, it will count how many elements are there. It will tell what is the length. So it will tell these are the 4 elements. Similarly here, size, if you write size of A, this is A matrix, size of A, it means it will tell what is the number of rows and column. It will tell rows, 2 rows and 5 column. Okay, so in this way the various diagonal elements, means if you say this is a V matrix, if you say diagonal of V, means it will develop a matrix with 3 elements, 3 by 3 of diagonal elements. And if you write diagonal of A, already A is given. Suppose A is given this, and if you write the diagonal of A, then it will tell what are the elements in the diagonal. So in this way, there are few commands. Now, if you want to plot, as I told, there is a figure window also. In the figure window, say this is the red. For red, the symbol is R. For green, symbol is green. For blue, it is V. For cyan, it is C. Like this, and these are the color of the lines. And suppose there are X data, there is a Y data, and if you want to plot X and plot X comma Y, if you write plot X comma Y, it will plot X versus Y. And if you say that line, the plot should be of R red color, then you will write R. Otherwise, if you write green, G. In this way, you will change the also. So like this, plot X comma Y, when you plot X and Y. If you plot X Y within this column, if you write the R, then the plot will be red line plot will be there. If you write here Y, then Y line plot will be yellow line will be there. But this dash told the plot will not be a solid line, but it will be dashed line. If you write a star, the plot will be done through star like this. And in this way, these are the some of the commands. I hope you will go in detail the MATLAB at your own level, and you will write the program in your directory. I hope you will write the programs, whatever we will describe, you will write the program in your directory, and finally you will open it from here. You will open the program from here, This program will be opened, and when initially you write the program here, then save it. While saving it, you can save it in the desired directory, and then later on you can open it from here. And if you run from here, then the result will be displayed in the command window. Now, in place of going further in the MATLAB, this is sufficient about that. I will take one very small numerical of electrical engineering, just how it is solved in the MATLAB. Okay, so इतना लेट क्यों ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं भाई? एनी क्वेरी सो फार? अब तक कुछ पूछना है आपको? देखिए, it is not possible to discuss the whole MATLAB. It is neither it is in your course. It is your duty to go through to understand the MATLAB through either through helpline, through help window, or through your books. But we will take a one question on a very small numerical question on electrical engineering. Later on we will take the numerical question on power system. Okay, so that while we will take the question on power system, we will take the syllabus one by one. So first of all, तो अब तक का कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो पूछ लो. If not, then see, one numerical question I am just taking. This is a one numerical question experiment that you have to solve. This is a numerical question. Say this is a numerical question that a network is given with two current sources. These are the two current, I1 and I2. This is I1 and I2, and these are the impedances. These are the impedances. R plus J X, R plus J, R minus JX, or this is Y. Means, these are not these are in place of impedances, the admittances are given. Here, for simplicity, admittances are given. These are the admittances Y. So these are the admittances, and these are the current source, and we have to calculate the V1 and V2. तो मैनुअली हम इसको कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? If we want to find out the V1 and V2, two voltages of this network, when the I1 and I2 are given, then what we will do? We can apply the nodal analysis or Kirchhoff's current law at here, that this I1 is equal to, this I1 will be sum of the two current. Okay, this I1, this is I1 say, and this is equal to the sum of the two currents. This, and what is this current? This current is V1 divided by impedance, or V1 multiplied by this admittance. So V1 multiplied by this admittance, then V1 minus V2 multiplied by this admittance, V1 minus V2 multiplied by this admittance. Is it clear? Similarly, yes, similarly this I2 is equal to, yes, pardon, हाँ बोलिए. चेतना, are you getting it? Listening? Yes. Chetna is present or not? ब्रजेश?
यस सर.
हाँ, अब तक जो बताया है वो समझ आ रहा है?
यस सर.
इसमें कुछ पूछना है?
नो सर.
ओके, देन व्हाट अबाउट द, इसने अमित ने ज्वाइन किया है क्या नहीं? अमित इज प्रेजेंट और नॉट? वीरेश हैज ज्वाइंड और नॉट? वीरेश
सर ज्वाइन किया था, फिर लेफ्ट कर दिया. अच्छा है, इधर ही है.
अच्छा, चलो.
तो अभी आप कौन बोल रहे हैं, किसने बोला? हाँ जी, कौन बोल रहे थे?
सर ये
हेलो,
एनजे का मतलब क्या है सर? आप ये अटेंडेंस में दिख रहा था सर, एनजे का मतलब।
पार्डन, तेज बोलिए।
सर एनजे का मतलब क्या है सर? अभी आपने लिस्ट शो करी थी, उसमें एनजे एनजे शो कर रहा था।
नहीं, वो तो ज्वाइन और नॉट ज्वाइन, वो मैंने अपने इसके लिए, अपने समझ के लिए, किसने क्लासरूम ज्वाइन कर लिया था उस समय तक? अमित ने ज्वाइन कर लिया क्लासरूम, याद रखने के लिए मैंने
यस
किया
सर,
था फर्स्ट है।
सर
कर लिया
हमने तो
सर।
कर रखा था ना
हाँ
सर, निखिल ने
हाँ,
7
नहीं
नंबर
तो
थे
ये
मेरा।
स्टार्टिंग में जब नहीं किया होगा ना, तब तब लिख लिया था, जिससे मुझे
स्टार्टिंग
याद
में भी
रहे,
कर
याद
रखा था
दिलाने के
सर।
लिए। नरवीर ने
7।
ज्वाइन कर लिया था, कहाँ कर लिया, तभी आप प्रेजेंट हैं। देन ये निखिल ने भी कर लिया, तो ये कुछ लोगों ने नहीं किया था ना, मुकुल ने। एनीवे, तो इसका और कोई मतलब नहीं है, अपनी याद रखने के लिए मैंने किया था। एनीवे, नाउ नाउ इन दिस you can write now these two equations. These are the, this is the current and this is there any problem up to now? ये दो इक्वेशन, कैन यू राइट these two equations?
Yes,
इसमें
sir.
कोई प्रॉब्लम है लिखने में?
No, sir.
हेलो,
No, sir.
हाँ,
नो
now
सर।
you see, now see v1 and v2, if we take v1 and v2 at one place, this v1 and here v1 from here take at one place, and v2 on another side. Similarly in this v1 here and v2 another, v1 and v2, if you, so this is, say this is the equation is v1. If you open this, you, if you open this, these two equation can be, this v1 can be written like this equation हो गया, और ये equation हो गया, the v2 will be here. This is one equation. Then here v2 and this v2 minus v1, and this is another equation. Means for simplifying these two equations, you can convert, you can write this equation number 1 and 2. And here in this v1 and v2 on this side and v1 and v2 on this side. If you write this into the matrix form, v1 and v2 here, and the elements, these elements 1, 2, 3, 4, the four elements are written here. So it is, this equation is right like ax is equal to y. The equation is like ax is equal to, this is a, it is x, it is y, like this. Now if you want to find manually this v1 and v2, then the inverse of this means inverse of this, if you multiply this, means a inverse this y, or you can say it, you can say it is a yv is equal to I. Y, you can say y means y matrix, voltage matrix, and I current matrix. So yv is equal to I. If you want to find this v1 and v2, so it will be y inverse I. So it is y inverse I. If you calculate, it will be like this. Now I think there might not be any problem in this. It is a BTech first year type numerical question. Now if you want to solve this through the MATLAB, अब इसको MATLAB के थ्रू करना है, तो what of all, first of all you see the I is equal to, now you see this is a I is having a element, it is a column matrix with two elements. So this is one element, is the second element. So I can define I like this. We can define I like this. It is a first element, it is second element, it is a column matrix. So first element, then semicolon, it tells the next element, or next element of the column matrix is like this. So it is a first element, it is second element. Now y. Similarly from here we define y. From here we define y. Y is equal to this matrix, 4 element 2 by 2 matrix. We can define here y is equal to the same element. First row up to here it is semicolon, then second row we will write y is equal to like this. Now we know I and y, j it is already defined in the system, otherwise you can write square root of minus 1 is equal to j, otherwise in the MATLAB it is already defined. So now y and I you know, then we know v is equal to this, from here you know this v is equal to y inverse I, this y inverse I. So here if you write, now simply you see, you write this command v is equal to inverse of y, because हमने I भी डिफाइन, मैटलैब अंडरस्टैंड, और आप समझिए प्रोग्राम ने आपको समझा दिया आपने कि I की वैल्यू भी नोन है, y की वैल्यू भी नोन है,
inverse of y it will calculate automatically. While right inv is a command inverse, so it will calculate the inverse of y. Then this is a command, this star is a command for multiplication. It will multiply the I. Size should be same. It is a 2 by 2 and size of this is 2 by 1, so it can be easily multiplied. You will get V is equal to this. You will find voltage equal to, and this voltage, if you do run it, if the solution B, the same solution will come. This is the solution. While you did through the manually, this was the solution you should do. You understand, you will see it. To solve it by numerically, solve it by through computer MATLAB, you will get this same solution. Now once you know current and voltage, देखिए इसमें अगर आप करंट एंड वोल्टेज जानते हैं, इफ यू नो करंट गोइंग मीन्स ये करंट कितनी है, ये करंट कितनी है और ये वोल्टेज कितना है, मीन्स ये करंट इंजेक्टेड एट दिस वोल्टेज, इट मीन्स वी कैन फाइंड आउट व्हाट इज द पावर, ये कितनी पावर डिलीवर करेगा, वोल्टेज इतना है, करंट इतना है, पावर व्हाट विल बी द पावर विल बी, यस चेतना बताइए, व्हाट विल बी द पावर हियर, हाउ मच पावर इट विल इंजेक्ट इनटू द सिस्टम, ये जो सोर्स है सिस्टम में कितनी पावर इंजेक्ट करेगा, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला, इफ यू नो द वोल्टेज, इफ यू नो द करंट, व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर पावर, यस ब्रिजेश कैन यू टेल मी,
V into I, sir.
V into I is the apparent power, not the actual power. V
Power equal to I
power
plus
equal to power. When we say power, it means it is a complex power. That is the BI cos, BI complex conjugate.
Yes, sir.
So power is the BI complex conjugate. Means voltage we know, current we know, so we can and both are in terms of I plus J. दोनों हमारे complex number हैं. So simply means this is the formula. Anyway, here it is BI complex conjugate means this is the I, or here you have calculated this is the I means this both current in the complex form, and voltage you calculated this with the help of this command. From here you can, since you have not mentioned the semicolon here, so the answer will be displayed. Once you run it, answer will be displayed here. So you know this voltage, you know this current. Then if you multiply this V into like this, suppose you write conjugate of I, it understands, as I told, MATLAB understand this CUNJ means conjugate of I. जैसे आप ये करेंगे इसका कंजुगेट बना देगा. कंजुगेट ऑफ I का मतलब प्लस की जगह माइनस और माइनस की जगह प्लस होकर ये कंजुगेट बना देता है. So it will tell the conjugate. It is a cross means multiply. V, if you multiply V, तो क्या होगा, अगर ये 2 by 2 है, सॉरी ये वोल्टेज 2 by 1 है, ये 2 by 1 है और ये V 2 by 1 है, दोनों का मल्टीप्लाई नहीं हो सकता. मल्टीप्लाई होने के लिए सेम डायमेंशन मीन्स क्या है, मल्टीप्लाई कैसे होगा, 2 by 2 में अगर मल्टीप्लाई करना है तो इसका अगर डायमेंशन 2 by 2 है और इसका 2 by 1 है तब तो मल्टीप्लाई होगा, अदरवाइज दोनों का 2 by 1 है तो यू कैन नॉट मल्टीप्लाई. बट आवर इंटेंशन इज, हमें क्या चाहिए, हम क्या चाहते हैं कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रॉब्लम में, V1 I1 कॉम्प्लेक्स कंजुगेट, V2 I2 कॉम्प्लेक्स कंजुगेट, ऐसा चाहते हैं. तो इसका मतलब क्या है, अगर हम इन प्लेस ऑफ दिस क्रॉस स्टार, इफ यू राइट द पॉइंट हियर, दिस इज ए V डॉट स्टार, V स्टार इज डिफरेंट मीन्स इसका मैट्रिक्स सिंपल मैट्रिक्स मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा. बट इफ वी राइट द डॉट B डॉट या B पॉइंट स्टार, इट मीन्स द एलिमेंट टू एलिमेंट मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा. एलिमेंट टू एलिमेंट मीन्स इसका फर्स्ट एलिमेंट से मल्टीप्लाई, सेकंड एलिमेंट का सेकंड एलिमेंट से मल्टीप्लाई. व्हेन यू विल डू इट यू विल फाइंड एस लाइक दिस, मीन्स इट विल बी दी, ये हमारा V1 I1 कॉम्प्लेक्स कंजुगेट होगा, ये V2 I2 कॉम्प्लेक्स कंजुगेट होगा. ओके लाइक दिस V1 एनीवे. तो ये हमारी कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर आ गई, दोनों सोर्स की कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर आ गई. सो दिस न्यूमेरिकल विल यू डू एज ए एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1. देखिए इसके बाद मैं पावर सिस्टम की थ्योरी स्टार्ट करूंगा. ये इसलिए स्टार्ट कर दिया है जिससे आपको मैटलैब का बेसिक्स आ जाए और एक एक्सपेरिमेंट भी हो जाए. सो इन द फर्स्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट हमने क्या लिखा, to understand and write and run some of the commands using MATLAB. MATLAB के कुछ कमांड्स आप रन करके देखेंगे और यहाँ पे लिखेंगे इस कमांड का ये मतलब है। एक तो हो गया पार्ट ए, एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 का पार्ट ए, एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 2 का पार्ट बी, एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 का पार्ट बी। दिस इज द ऑब्जेक्ट। कंप्यूट द वोल्टेज एंड V1 and V2 of the circuit given below using MATLAB program and also find, इसके आगे लिखोगे and also, अभी नोट कर लो, and also find the complex power supplied by each source. So फिर लिखोगे solve the problem manually, then solve the problem through MATLAB program. Okay, is it clear or not? हाँ, क्लियर हुआ चीजें या नहीं? यस प्लीज। तो इस समय सभी प्रेजेंट हैं, तो आई थिंक आर यू लिसनिंग? नोट कर लिया, सब सुन रहे हैं सभी? मिस्टर नितिन, आर यू लिसनिंग मी? ब्रजेश, आर यू लिसनिंग मी?
यस सर।
यस सर।
हाँ, तो आप सारे लोग समझ गए आपको करना क्या है नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में, नेक्स्ट क्लास में जब आएंगे, टुमारो व्हेन यू विल कम इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास, क्या करके लाना है आपको? ब्रजेश बताओ।
सर एक तो सर वो मतलब अंडरस्टैंडिंग करनी है जितने भी हमें
हाँ,
दिए।
एक आपको एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 एक फाइल बनानी है, एक
Yes,
फाइल
sir.
बनानी है, नॉर्मल फाइल जिसमें A4 साइज के पेज लगाते हैं। ओके,
Yes, sir.
A4 साइज के पेज लगाएंगे, उसमें ऊपर लिखेंगे एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1, उसका
ओके सर।
एक्सपेरिमेंट 1 का पार्ट ए, पार्ट बी में ऑल द बेसिक कमांड्स ऑफ द मैटलैब, पार्ट बी में सॉल्व द न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन। यही हमने सेम आपका विद सम, इसमें आगे कॉम्प्लेक्स पावर का और बता दिया है। सेम आई हैव अपलोडेड आल्सो, आपकी क्लासरूम में हमने दोनों फाइल अपलोड कर दी हैं, तो वहां से आपको देख के अपना एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 कंप्लीट करना है। उसका एक्सपेरिमेंट नंबर 1 कंप्लीट करेंगे,
यस सर।
आप टाइप करेंगे, टाइप करके आप या जो मैटलैब कमांड रन करेंगे वहां से प्रोग्राम वो ले लेंगे। ऐसे ही जो आप मैटलैब का प्रोग्राम लिखेंगे, मैनुअली जो करना है, इसमें आपको न्यूमेरिकल क्वेश्चन मैनुअली भी करना है, देन मैटलैब से करना है। मैनुअली करना है बाई हैंड करेंगे, तो A4 साइज के पेपर पे बाई हैंड उसे सॉल्व कर लेंगे। और जो मैटलैब के थ्रू सॉल्व करेंगे, उसके जो रिजल्ट्स आएंगे वो वहाँ कॉपी करके पेस्ट कर लेंगे, प्रिंट कर लेंगे उसमें। जब आप फाइनली आएंगे, जब आप फाइनली यहाँ पे फिजिकली प्रेजेंट होंगे यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर, तो सारी आपकी फाइल मैनुअली चेक होगी, सॉफ्ट फाइल नहीं चलेगी। इसलिए साथ के साथ आप मैनुअल फाइल भी बनाते रहें, मतलब जो आपका प्रोग्राम रन करें उसका प्रिंट आउट ले लें और पूरा कंप्लीट करके वो फाइल अपने पास रखें। नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं स्टार्टिंग में पहले तो ये पूछूंगा कि सभी ने एक्सपेरिमेंट रन कर लिया, कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है। वंस यू प्लीज लिसन, वंस यू डू द एक्सपेरिमेंट, आपका एक्सपेरिमेंट कंप्लीट हो जाए तो एज ए असाइनमेंट नंबर 1 वी राइट PSA प्रैक्टिकल असाइनमेंट नंबर 1, यू हैव टू अपलोड इट। तो उस पर फिर आपको अपलोड करना है, ठीक है। वी विल मीट इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास टुमारो। टुमारो इज द थर्सडे, so Thursday I think the class will be from 3 to 4, okay? थर्सडे फ्राइडे को 3 to 4 है ना क्लास?
यस सर।
हाँ, तो थर्सडे फ्राइडे को 3 to 4 पे हम लोग मिलेंगे। अब अभी तक जो डिस्कस हुआ है, कुछ उसमें आपको अगर पूछना है देन यू कैन आस्क, अदरवाइज वी कैन स्टॉप द मीट। कुछ पूछना है?
नो सर।
हाँ, तो नेक्स्ट क्लास से जब भी आप नेक्स्ट मीटिंग स्टार्ट होगी, सेम लिंक विल वर्क। बार मैं लिंक नहीं भेजूंगा, सेम लिंक पे आपको ज्वाइन करना होगा। ओके
ओके सर।
हाँ, ठीक है, ओके।
थैंक यू सर।